Roblox threatened to sue a YouTuber by Flamingo. This is about the... How is this name pronounced? I would literally pronounce this name like Schlep or Sklep or Sklep. I have no idea how this is pronounced because I am German and I read that as Schlep. Anyways, jump in. Let's go.
Alright guys, I just got fully deplatformed by Roblox for, as you can see, no reason.
Wait, this is somebody else. So somebody else got also out. Just 13.9 million subs again. Crazy. So, this is about somebody else. Yeah, okay.
They have no reason, they have no evidence of anything I've done. And I'm not the only YouTuber this has happened to this week. No, but a lot of you have probably heard about the Schlep situation.
So it is Schlep. Okay, okay, okay. So it is.
No, a lot more so than just a warning for trying to give kids nightmares. Schlep would now be the second YouTuber, from my knowledge, to get a cease and desist from Roblox, meaning he can never access the platform again. It's extremely interesting reason why. So, he does a lot of the, like, predator catching videos. It's like Roblox.
Like, this is the peak of the Streisand effect. Being on the screen, on play, straight up. They thought that banning the dude would minimize the attention that this would get, and now it's bigger than it has ever been. Whoever's running Roblox, resign. You are retarded.
Goes to jail. Like, he catches these guys, he finds them through like Roblox related Discord channels and then catches them in real life. He travels all over the country to do these types of things, these sting operations. So for making these videos, he has received not a thank you for Roblox, not a hey, thanks for helping us with our moderation issues. He received a legal cease and desist notice from Roblox Corporation. Meaning if he accesses the platform ever again, if he types in
Bro will be jailed. Sued. Take some important breaks. Like just right now. Chief of security of Roblox was found in the condo game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, check them hard drives.
Roblox.com. He will probably be sued for everything he has. Within that cease and desist, they said, while Roblox acknowledges that your stated intentions may be to protect children, and while it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols and critically are exposing Roblox users to increased risk. So Roblox is trying...
Yes. Catching predators endangers Roblox users. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? There is no grounds you can argue on that this should be endangering, that this endangers other Roblox users by taking these dudes off the platform. What do you mean by that? How does that? They probably can't even give a reason how that endangers others. Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? I'm gonna say this, isn't it weird? First, the UK goes nuts with their child protection stuff. Then, the EU goes nuts. Then the United States go nuts. Then suddenly, you have this whole Roblox debauchery where they're also saying they're protecting kids while taking out actual people who protect kids. Isn't it weird that this all happens around the same time? Not saying there's a huge conspiracy, but I'm saying there's a huge conspiracy how this all happens at the same time. Maybe the real Epstein list was the laws and controversies we made along the way.
to say, you're making the problem worse by getting these people in jail. And the thing is, Schlepp will immediately report these guys to Roblox with evidence of like off-platform behavior, on-platform behavior, and they typically will not ban anybody until his video goes up and he shows their username, of course, and then it's usually until.
I mean, it makes sense that they... See, it makes sense that they wouldn't ban them. Simple because it would be harder to actually catch them in the act. So I get that. I get that. You wouldn't ban them while he's working on it, right? Makes sense. That would sabotage. That would actually be the worst if they actually started sabotaging it, but that's besides the point. So that makes sense.
Well, then Roblox will then ban him, you know, after the video gets maybe 1 million views, maybe a zillion views, but not ever through the report system.
But not through the report system, and not through only after the video gets enough attention. Which means that Roblox probably does definitely know that these people are the way they are. All big YouTubers are quitting Roblox. He sends the evidence to them, and they still don't do it. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Not ever through emailing Roblox about the certain user. I imagine they'll say, yeah, maybe you should block this person if you don't like what they're doing to you. Allegedly. He's not only, you know, reporting them, emailing them with evidence, he is reporting them to the police. What more proper channel than the cops? Accordingly, and pursuant to Roblox's policies, Roblox will be closing your accounts. Please note that the Roblox community standards prohibit opening new accounts to evade an enforcement action.
You know what they should do because of this act? They shouldn't take down Roblox. You know what they should do? They should punish them by making the game 18 plus, well, the platform 18 plus, and require ID verification. Because, to be fair, the only way a company like that changes is if they get financially hit so hard in the balls that they have no other choice but to do that. I'm pretty sure you can legally demand that a website or a platform needs ID verification. I mean, they did just recently with the hub. That could hurt. Would be fucky wucky for the users, but just to hurt them. They have ID verification. Is it mandatory though? Also, I've just for voice chat. Okay. I've also heard that they are planning to do weird 18 plus stuff on there. That they're going to create spaces for 18 plus stuff on Twitter. That could be wrong. But that's what I've seen, at least. Finally, we achieved it. Roblox sex.
Therefore, we demand that you cease and desist from accessing the Roblox platform. Roblox reserves all the rights to take any and all appropriate legal action against you should your violations of Roblox community standards continue, which really creates some type of gray area. So maybe let's say I saw some very suspicious behavior in one of these hug games. You know, I mean, a suspicious behavior in a hug game, surely never, right? If I reported this to Roblox and, you know, maybe got this person arrested through, you know, my own means and then posted about it, I would be in breach of Roblox's brand new rule. Yep, we got a new rule. They, after they sent Schlepp the cease and desist, they made a new rule. Schlepp broke the rule that didn't exist yet, which is a rule against vigilante groups, which is individuals or groups who take it upon themselves to.
These dudes are so good at damage control. It's kind of baffling. Well, they're not good, but they're attempting to. Basically, broke a rule that did not exist up until now, and now they have a rule against vigilante groups. Well, we know where Roblox definitely stands, which is on the side of predators.
Enforce laws or punish wrongdoers without legal authority. If you look at Schlepp's show, there's a lot of legal authority over here. All the proper channels. So framing it as a vigilante group really undermines.
True, he does work with law enforcement, right? So technically, it's not even vigilante stuff, right? Huh. Weird. I guess he broke a rule that doesn't apply to him.
What he's doing. I mean, like I said, they keep talking about you need to report it through the proper channels, and he did all that. He did all that many times.
Yeah, because you're just as useful. Yeah, I remember. Guess who's a platform who acts just like that? Ah, yes, Discord. Discord does the exact same thing. And what do you get from that? Nothing. These platforms don't do anything, because here's a fun fact. You can literally send Discord pictures of minors exposing themselves, and they will not ban them. First time we watched actual Roblox YouTuber? No, I did watch stuff during the Potemers, Potema situation.
I think it's just, I mean, it's literally just because if you type in Roblox and you see these videos, that's bad publicity for Roblox. I mean, this is all my opinion. I think Roblox just did this because they wanted to try to get the Roblox word out of these predator catching video titles, and they thought this was the best way to do it, basically being like, hey, we'll sue you if you get one of these guys arrested and post about it. Yeah, which has really shot themselves in the foot, because a lot of videos on this, like big videos from some of the biggest YouTubers ever. You know, it's just a matter of time. Like, obviously this really doesn't affect Roblox too much until actual news outlets pick up on this, you know, because parents aren't watching Penguin Zero, or at least I hope they're not. Parents aren't watching Flamingo, which I hope they are. I mean, not only is it really scary that Roblox...
Not only I have to say though, not only does Roblox have to do something, but also these retarded parents. Things like that wouldn't even happen if there was parents who did proper parenting, but they don't, because they're stupid. Because parents don't do anything.
Is just willing to kind of sue YouTubers over this kind of stuff, but it's also just such a horrible look for anyone who plays Roblox, anyone who's a...
No, you're 20 plus and you play Roblox. You're not a PDF. How would that even work? Let's say you grew up with Roblox. I don't think that somebody just playing Roblox makes them a PDF. I think there needs to some other things need to happen first before that hits. Are known to these platforms. Well, they should be. Parents should know what their kids are doing. Like, that's the whole problem why we have a predator issue. Or predators are so successful, because parents do not know what their children do.
Developer on Roblox, anyone who's a Roblox YouTuber, saying that you play Roblox as a 40-year-old man already isn't a good look. And then when you hear, oh, Roblox actually bans you, Roblox sues you if you catch any bad actors, let's call them. This is all coming from Roblox's chief safety officer. I didn't know Roblox had one of those. I didn't know they cared about that type of thing. Every day, more than 100 million users of all ages have a safe and positive experience on Roblox. Every day, 100 million people all show up to Public Bathroom Simulator and have a safe all ages.
Public Bathroom Simulator. I'm quitting. I'm fucking quitting. Alright, Roblox. When does the dating update drop? When you finally drop the dating platform? Shadow blocks. As it currently stands, it might as well be.
Experience, believe it or not. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I know I think there's a couple other games that aren't bathroom games. And this is my favorite part. We continually innovate our extensive safety systems, which combine a cutting-edge AI moderation.
Yeah, because AI moderation works so well. Ah, yes. Let's look at YouTube. Let's look how useful YouTube is with AI moderation. What about Twitch? That's incredibly useful. AI moderation is fundamentally ineffective. It flags things wrongly. The actual PDF might get flagged for being a PDF, but it also might not, and somebody instant gets hit by that. AI moderation is mostly fundamentally ineffective.
Shouldn't be admitting to, I mean, let me show you how cutting edge it is. Literally, the other day, offensive item, yo tango, offensive item. Hola. You can't say that. It's spam. This is.
Wait. The language of the Latins. It's spam. If you're Spanish, you're just spamming.
This is how good the AI moderation is. I was kind of joking when I said Roblox uses AI moderation, so that's really nice knowing that every time I get some type of warning for saying hola, it's the power of AI. You know, in some of this, it might have been understandable on Roblox's end if Schlepp was doing things like, I don't know if you've seen any of these other catch type videos, but like Vitaly ZDTV where
your boyfriend is a dog.
Where he just gives the guy a little pub concert, which could be worse than prison.
That sounds worse. This is probably worse than the actual pedo shit. That sounds ass. I'm just joking, but holy shit, dude. Don't look at me, I'm looking at you.
You know, while this clip is very funny, this is not a way to deal with this type of thing. Or maybe he'll, like, get someone to shave his head and then bring him on his way. You know, Schlepp takes all... He doesn't entrap anyone. He doesn't physically harm anyone. They meet up with him and talk to him until, like, they kind of just call the cops, and when the cops come, they go to jail sometimes. Which is, like, the opposite... Like, that's like, what Roblox is accusing them of entrapping users. Nobody is being entrapped. That would be illegal.
Entrapment is illegal. Schlepp has not committed the crime while doing this. What is with these big companies? What is with them? Like I said, this is the best example of the Streisand effect. It can't get worse than this.
It's just such a horrible look when the chief safety officer of Roblox is saying, we're gonna kill you if you touch one of these guys, you know? You know, and at the end of this section with, instead of taking matters into their own hands, we encourage the community to report any inappropriate behavior directly to Roblox or law enforcement. Obviously, I've said this 10 times, but both reporting to Roblox.
Both happened. He broke a rule that, first of all, didn't exist first, and that he just didn't even break. Schrodinger's rule. As long as Roblox said that you broke it, whether you have or not. And law enforcement was done by Schlepp and team. I know that met up with them, but that's all off-platform. Roblox is so big on being like, oh, if something happens off-platform, we can't do anything about it. As soon as Schlepp catches people off-platform, it's billion-dollar company potentially suing him if he doesn't. I've also seen people defend Roblox. I've also seen people defend Roblox, at least on TikTok. Though it is TikTok, so I'm not surprised. But still, I've seen it. Leave the billion-dollar company alone, you freak! Also, just unrelated, I would be so insanely depressed if my OG Roblox accounts were banned. Like, I have been on Roblox since early 2008, and I treasure these things so much. I've spent so much of my time on— Bro, you're not old, you're ancient! Goddamn!
This platform, and I just have so much nostalgia. I just can't imagine, as pathetic as it sounds for someone who's 45 years old, losing these things would break my heart very, very badly.
Bro, he's not 45. Bro is not 45. This has got to be a lie. Bro is not 45. This has to be a lie.
Jared Valdez has chimed in, if you remember him. He was suing Roblox, or trying to sue Roblox recently, but I guess not anymore. He calls for the removal of David as CEO, so Jared Valdez can be the CEO, which I'll throw a like on that, right? I wish they would say what they're really thinking, though. Do they just hate the bad PR? Is that it? I wish they would just say that instead of just kind of, it's like you think I'm stupid or something, which I am, but I think they have really bad media literacy. I don't know what they expected out of this, especially with, as of just like a month or so ago, David was on some random podcast saying that,
I find that fishy, though. I do find that fishy, though. Think. Yeah, let's make the other guy resign so you can be a CEO. Do you actually think that he should resign because he's evil, or do you just want the spot? It is what it is. He's like 35. Damn, bro.
He would love it if people started dating on the platform. Of course, age appropriate, but...
What? No! Bro, Roblox dating.
You can't say those types of things when you have all these bad problems. It's just horrible. It's just bad PR everywhere. In this article from PC Mag, why did Roblox ban a popular YouTuber who wants predators? They reached out to Roblox and they replied, kind of. They didn't address Schlep directly, but they said it's important to speak with the right sources to really understand how vigilante individuals and groups operate, saying they're violating policies around sharing personal identifiable information, all while having a profit motive to evade detection. There's no
profit about this. They're trying to pull lots of shit out of their ass. Flamingo commented good things in Logan Paul's Lunchly tweet. This drops, I'm gonna end myself. Why is he still here? This did drop.
nothing like a publicly traded billion-dollar corporation like Roblox saying someone else has a profit motive. Roblox is not allowed to make a decision without having a profit motive. Roblox's entire existence is a profit motive. What are you talking about? Sorry, this isn't like a fun, this isn't a very fun video or anything, but I think it's really important to talk about. This is a huge...
His name was mispronounced so much that I just realized. It's pronounced Schlep. I find that funny.
Huge thing right now, and this is probably the worst Roblox has ever looked in the public eye ever. And just it's very scary.
Right? Nobody knew about this, right? Nobody knew about this, right? Nobody, right? Before Schlep was banned, nobody knew about what was going on, right? Realistically, this was a Roblox community thing, right? Right. And now people like Tectone are talking about it. Asmongold is talking about it. A lot of people on Twitter are talking about it, right? I find that funny. Seeing like people like Asmongold talking about Roblox. I find that funny.
Scary when billion-dollar companies start threatening to sue people. That is very horrifying, that you can just kind of have everything taken from you with, you know, when you were having good intentions in the first place by trying to, you know, protect kids. Hey, go show some support to Schlep in this trying time. All right, webcam update.
Tag Flamingo in your description. When you upload the video, big chance he comments. Okay, okay. It's just ridiculous to me how this platform handles this. Like, that they actually thought that sending a cease and desist and banning the dude would keep it more quiet than it is now. Seeing how many people talk about it. Literal politicians talk about it. I don't know what they thought was gonna happen. I really don't.
Anytime you see me on this webcam, that means things got worse. And pretty much, without getting too much into Roblox's response, they have tripled down. They are so they haven't walked anything back. They are so certain on their position. Every time Roblox opens up their mouths, it makes everything worse. Like, they dig themselves into a way deeper hole. There has been petitions which you can sign from congressmen, requesting more transparency from Roblox regarding child safety issues. This is Congressman Ro Khanna. Stand with us to protect kids and save Roblox. Louisiana,
The state Louisiana said, yeah, fuck you, dude. The state Louisiana said, yeah, you're cooked.
Louisiana attorney has initiated legal action against Roblox, claiming the platform has not sufficiently protected young users. Okay, so multiple people in the government even got a drama alert posting about it for whatever that's worth. Roblox just got banned in the country.
Everybody talks about it. Everybody talks about it now because, well, strides in effect. It is what it is. You're cooked.
Country of Qatar and maybe soon to follow Indonesia. They have asked Roblox to open a local office and comply with child protection regulations. Yeah,
Indonesia as well banning them? That's wild. That's wild. That's awesome, I guess.
honestly, it's pretty depressing to see Roblox's response to all this. Things are going pretty downhill. Roblox has like literally ruined their overnight. This is what people know Roblox for. Like, so many parents are just gonna cut their kids off from their favorite game, which if I was a parent, I wouldn't blame them. Yeah, sorry for the very possibly depressing video.
The parents here aren't innocent, though. That's important to mention.
It's me. This is pretty epic, though. Threatened to sue YouTuber, gets sued by entire state. That's what's going on.
All right, so what do we have here? We have a huge failure on Roblox end. Ginormous. First of all, protecting Preds. Banning and threatening to suing people that get rid of Preds. We have a failure of the parents as well, though, because, yes, the parents aren't innocent in this entire situation. The parents are just as stupid. Possibly even more than Roblox, because, you know, it's your child. Why are you not looking after a child? It is, overall, we have a very handsome man. It is just diabolical. And I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if Roblox can recover from this. I mean, it's pretty big, for sure. But can it recover from this? Like, their reputation is down the gutter, I think. They're cooked. They are absolutely fucked. Well, and here was me wanting to maybe check out the new monster taming game that might drop on Roblox. Well, anyways. Like, comment, and subscribe.